Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? We have to really pray for the people down in Louisiana as they continue to fight through the floodwaters. It is receding finally, but we have, unfortunately, a seventh person has been confirmed dead from the floods. As the waters begin to recede in parts of Louisiana's capital city, some residents struggle to return to the flood-damaged homes on foot, in cars, or even by boat. But though the rain has mostly stopped, new places in the state face flood dangers from the deluge that has sent thousands of people into shelters. Rivers and creeks are still dangerously bloated areas south of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as people fill up sandbags to protect their homes, bracing for the worst as the waters work its way south. And in some areas, the Ascension Parish officials said some small towns have already been inundated. Now, 7 people are confirmed dead. Reported more than 20,000 people have had to been rescued since Friday. And it's the worst flooding the state of Louisiana has ever seen. And at least 11,000 people have hunkered down in shelters waiting out the floods. This slow-moving, low-pressure system that has dumped more than 20 inches of rain on some parts of Louisiana, and folks, even up to 31 inches of rain just north of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, even parts of eastern Texas and western Mississippi have had tremendous amounts of rain. The National Weather Service has warned the danger of the new flooding remains high due to the sheer volume of water flowing toward the Gulf of Mexico. In and around Baton Rouge, Louisiana, many were anxious, checking on the damage, but a police officer at one Baton Rouge area roadblock warned Jack Miller that, and he's 60 years old, that he'd be risking arrest if he tried to drive his boat or a trailer down the stretch of the highway it was down to 2 lanes. Now, folks, here's another problem we've had. We're getting reports through social media and through our online church followers that people are trying everywhere in the world to help each other. And there was one group organized 70 boats, and they were going to go out with these boats to help those that are out there stranded, cut off. The roads are all flooded, cut off. These people can't leave the small villages. And, of course, no food's going to get in there or water. So they had 70 boats, and they were going to go out there with food and water to help the people in that area. But the police have said no, will not let them go, yet they themselves can't get. The FEMA reaction is so slow that it's unbelievable. I mean, FEMA? Are you serious? Where is FEMA? I mean, when you're talking about millions and millions and millions of dollars, tax dollars that the United States tax-paying citizen has poured into the federal government, you would expect FEMA to be able to respond. They can build FEMA camps. Oh, yeah, they get them done. They're ready to go. Nothing going on, but, man, they're ready. They can be up and running in 72 hours. But in 72 hours after the flood of Louisiana, a flood of biblical proportions, they can't get one bottle of water to somebody. And are blocking them that will. So, pray for the people of Louisiana, okay? There's some great, I'm telling you, I was down there and preached down in West Monroe this year, and it flooded while I was there in West Monroe, as they had 18 inches of rain. But this is even worse. This is worse. This is worse flooding than Katrina. Now, the only difference is Katrina was concentrated into one area because it was a storm that hit right there in New Orleans. But this is higher up there in Baton Rouge, just way more water, and then as it flows down, it affects people all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. We're still going to be seeing that in the next few days to come. All right? So we're praying, and we're just believing God to step in and intervene in some of these situations, and so we really need your prayers. The people of Louisiana truly, truly thank you for your prayers. And we'll be back with more current. We're going to keep an eye on this. We're going to get more information for you. I'm looking for a video that a lady was sent me, but I cannot find it where it landed. I'm not sure if it's where it's at, but it's of some flooding down there in Louisiana. But there's a lot going on, and we're going to keep praying. God bless. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Folks, these rain bombs that landed in Texas and in Louisiana and in West Virginia and in Baltimore, Maryland, I mean literally rain bombs of biblical proportion. What's causing this? What is causing this? I'll be back. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We are truly living in the last days.